Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages who care to join us weekly, welcome to the DJ Ekin podcast. I, of course, am DJ Ekin, and you can introduce yourself since you're here. I guess.
Hey, it's Brittany Gonzalez, but you can find me at Brunch with Brittany.
Oh, that's your introduction? Can you hear the mood I'm in?
I see. You've been in this mood all day today.
No. You know what? Since we're here, and again, the one thing you made me promise is transparency. And you know what? I haven't talked to you in a few days, and I guess our first day back together, we got a little family issue going on. We got a little family turmoil going on.
What?
No. Let's address the family turmoil going on first. First, let's address. I spoke to you earlier, and we were having a discussion about what time that we record.
This man.
Now, here's my issue with that. Whatever we have here, I kind of take this business relationship kind of like a marriage, where I feel like I always have to do enough to keep you happy, because I do not want you mad on this show, right? So I always try to go above and beyond to keep you happy, And
for the most part.
So when we made the time up for when we would record, that was pretty much built around your calendar.
Right.
Now, what I'd like to know is, how am I supposed to feel if you haven't even written me down in your calendar? Like, don't I have feelings too? Don't my feelings matter at all?
Your feelings do matter, okay? Let's start there. Don't even try to turn this into something else. I wrote a lot of reasons why you're wrong.
Oh, she's got lists. She's got a list. Oh, this is going to be quite the show. Now, let me ask you a question before you start reading your list.
I'm still writing it. Go on.
Oh my God. Okay, so as you're reading your list, do I get to address the points as you go through them, or I just got to sit here and be quiet while you give me the list?
Okay, I don't really have a list, but I do want to tell you why you're wrong with this conversation. I do have that for you. So you and I did speak. You're right. It was 3:00 always. It's always been 3:00. Then a week, maybe a week and a half ago, I'm not that good with time, and days blur together to me. However, I do specifically remember the conversation of you saying, oh, I thought 3 was easier for you. And I said, no, 2:30 is better. So let's do 2:30. Then we did a show at 2:30. So I'm thinking, reset, this is it all the time. And now here we are. So who's really wrong? It's Ekin.
You know what? And I like that rebuttal. But here is where you probably should watch a few more episodes of Law and Order, because right about here,
oh my God,
you would hear da-dong, and then it would be my turn. Now, I do like those points, though. I very much like those points. And let's remember, as my grandmother used to say, this is not me against you, Brittany. This is you and I against the problem.
Oh, wow. I like how she puts that.
Let me tell you something. One of these days, one of these women out here on this earth is going to appreciate what I've grown into. Let me tell you. Okay. Now, you did make some very valid points just now. But if I'm not mistaken, and you could probably scroll up in your little phone, because I know that's constantly close to your hand. And we talked about this in the text message, because I think maybe it was last week or a couple of weeks ago, that you asked me about a time, and I said, well, this is the normal time. And I think I even asked you again what time works for you. So did something astonishing hit you? Did you read something that I'm not?
No, I'm listening, but go on, because there's a lot.
There's a lot? Well, that's because of the other rubbish and stuff that you send me. I'm simply talking about the time for when we do this show, where we can spend time with the people that support us and the people that give us these great ideas and give us their time to right now address our issues in their ear.
Well, I think that I'm here, and here we are, Ekin. What do you want me to do? You want me to say I'm sorry?
No. That's not what I'm looking for, because I also have a list, so we are far from done addressing.
We're not done. What the hell? All right.
And I didn't write my list down. My list is on the iPad, because I figured that I may need to bring some liner notes in here. My list is on the iPad.
You are not okay. All right, go ahead.
Let's address something here that you and I were addressing yesterday, and I'm gonna ask the ladies who support us if they have time to maybe send us some links to their TikTok videos, some other videos, because lately you and I have been having a lot of dance conversations.
Yes.
You seem to think that you dance better than what I actually see from this side.
Okay, Ekin, you're
Now,
right.
wait, I'm not finished. And I'm highly offended that maybe you don't dance as good as I think you should because you're Latina. I just thought those moves came like hereditary. But
what, Ekin?
But you have said that there's something you're working on, right? So there's something you work. So once you told me that you were really working on your dance moves because you wanted to be in a certain place, what's your deadline that you want to be in a certain place?
I said I was going to give myself, well, realistically, it's going to take me a couple months. But let me tell you, give me like 3 months.
Or Latina, what Latina takes 3 months to learn any dance move?
Oh, no. Learn a dance move. No. Okay, like a routine.
What is it you're trying to get to? I mean, because here's what I'm saying to you. I give Latina women, let me tell you something. I give your cousins, when I see them dance, I just want to buy every one of them a drink. I do.
You should. They deserve it.
But you, Brittany, maybe it's because we're too close and I'm being overcritical. I feel like you might need a little work.
See, that's the part that offends me because I know I'm a great dancer. Okay, I could have been in Missy Elliott video. I know this about myself. Okay, but what I'm saying, I could have been right there in formation with Beyonce. However, I've been a little rusty, maybe a little bit, or maybe also I don't like to dance really when I'm on video because I'm like, I'm not going to be serious and try to dance sexy. So maybe that's where you got me twisted. You're seeing a different side of me. That's not the real me. That's me holding back.
Oh, so basically what you're saying is it's acceptable for me to follow and like your pictures when you're giving me half-ass content. Is that what you're doing? That's okay?
No.
I mean, if you're telling me, you're basically what you're telling me right now, Brittany, is you're not putting your all into those TikTok videos. Is that what I'm understanding right now?
You know what? Right now, I'm not because I do kind of like try to filter it so that it's not so like I look like I'm on OnlyFans, but you know what? I could be.
If you have gone all the way there and you have hit the record button, why must my meal be half cooked? Why? Why must my meal be half cooked?
You know what? Sometimes you just need a little snack, and that's what I give. I give little snacks, okay? But the meals are there. They're just not put out there on the gram.
And that is where Ekin comes in, because I think it's time that we get to having some full-blown meals. I ain't saying OnlyFans meals with desserts, but I just can't keep. I feel it's a disservice to me that you keep just giving me snacks. So I know what your real followers are feeling. The real people who support you. So not only am I here to help you with this, I even came up with what your name should be.
Oh, what? I'm
ready?
Open.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready for and this is, you can also use this for OnlyFans if you like.
Okay, if it's good, if I like it.
Girl, you ready? Are you ready for this name?
What is this name? I'm scared.
Lavender. Give me Lavender. Lavender. I got your $10 over here, Lavender. No. Brittany, no. We way past Hennessy. We way past champagne. Girl, we into colors now. Blue Ivy took us somewhere new. Lavender. Brittany, Brittany, you gonna tell me when you finally get that twerk move or whatever the move is that you're trying to perfect, girl, when you call yourself Lavender, I'll be like, look at my girl, Lavender. I am so proud of Lavender. Okay, girl,
you're starting to tell it a little bit.
I know,
okay.
Girl, I know how, listen to how it rolls off the tongue. Go on, Lavender. Go on, Lavender.
I might could do this. I might. I'm going to put it on the table, though. I'm going to table that one because I don't know yet, but...
Brittany, it rolls off the tongue. You got to let a few dudes say it. So you can't just put it in your mind.
No, you did not. Just say I need to hear dudes say it.
Dude, you got to run it too. Matter of fact, we're going to call Mr. Always with the shits Jay one day and ask him. I bet he'd be like, Lavender. Girl, I'm telling you, Brittany. And then that way, if you decide to go OnlyFans,
I can already have some.
You ain't got to use brunch with Brittany. You can keep all your good stuff over here. It's like your costume.
Oh my God. I do have a lavender color wig.
Brittany, this is why I'm here for you. You think I'm just here because I want to keep you down.
You
Brittany,
know what?
I am here for you.
I don't need you convincing me to get on OnlyFans. I will get there myself. No, but you did offend me when you said I couldn't dance, that I'm like not that great of a dancer. And I'm going to prove you wrong, Ekin. I'm going to learn some choreography and I'm coming back. And I might even perform for the DJ Ekin podcast.
You know,
I might even do that.
Let me ask you a question. Would I be a real friend if I hyped you up and then you went somewhere with some half-ass moves and then folks is looking at you like, girl, please. It's like that, girl. It's like that. It was a girl.
It could never happen to me, but go on.
Brittany, it was a girl one time on Instagram, right? And she was standing there and like trying to pull her pants up like she had a bunch of ass. And this mother just walked into the video and was like, and snatched her pants up like, girl, you ain't got nothing back there. Stop
playing. I saw that one. I did see that one. I know, that's me. That's me.
I know sometimes the truth can hurt. But if you think about it like this, let's look at it like this. The truth only hurts one time. All these dudes that be lying to you, talking about, girl, I like your moves. We know what they here for. This love from me to you, it's real.
You know what, Ekin? You just made me want to be better. You just made me want the challenge. I like a challenge. I like proving people wrong, and I will.
Okay, so what's the what is the goal though? What is the goal? Was the goal? The goal is that I'm gonna do some dancing, some choreography, and I'm gonna kill it so good that's it. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm gonna murder the performance. Yeah, but that's cool, Brittany. But we have to have something. We have to have a starting point and where you're trying to go. See, because you can't just say like I'm a dance, right? And then you just pick out something, and all of a sudden you dancing against 5 Jolenes that's in some sorority that nobody don't even know about. And one of them falling off the sink, and that's your comparison. No. I think when we started this conversation, it was something about a Beyonce routine or something like that.
Yes, I said.
I need to know what the routine is so I can have it to judge by.
Okay, I don't know. You know, Beyonce got a whole bunch of routines.
Well, I'll pick one that's easy for you.
What? Oh, you want to pick one?
Girl, look, if we're going to do this, we need a specific goal you're trying to reach. We need a deadline of when it gets there. We need a before video of when you start. And then we're going to compare it to the video when you finally get there.
Oh my God, this is going to be such a mess.
With you being Latina, this should not take more than 7 to 10 days.
Ooh.
And with your schedule, I'm such a good sport. I'll give you 14 days because I know your schedule's crazy. You're all over the place right now. You got to keep your content up.
Thank you.
And I know it takes quite a while to get the hair and everything above your neck right.
All right. I thought you were going to say below. But you're right. No, you are so right. Let's do this. 2 weeks. I think that's enough time for me to, you can give me, we'll go over it because I do want to approve the video because you are not about to have me doing some crazy stuff that I already know that's going to take me way longer. It's not that I won't be able to get it because I know I will. It's just going to take me longer to get it. So let's discuss. We'll get to that. And come
now,
back.
Here's one more thing. Now I'm not saying that this is it, right? But I think, was it the Beyonce Single Ladies video where she had on the leotard?
The leotard, yeah.
So if we pick that one, right? Would you wear the leotard in your video? Would you have the whole ensemble on?
Oh my God, yes.
Brittany, we might have ourselves a deal here. Now, I want to make it more interesting because I think this doesn't work unless it's got like a prize. Maybe like a dinner or a big lunch or something. Maybe.
I mean, I definitely deserve that. A dinner.
Well,
a nice lunch.
I mean, you can be there, but nobody said that you wasn't going to be the one paying because if it's a bet, nobody said you won off top.
Okay, it'll be for lunch, but it has to be with a nice ass view. On the water.
And it need to be some real food too because I ain't just going nowhere for no wings.
No.
I mean, not that I'm against wings because I love some wings, but I ain't going to just drive. I can do wings myself. I ain't going to just take no drive. Yeah, I need a real plate and some real utensils, and they need to be clean too, not just ran through the machine.
It's done. 2 weeks.
Okay. So what we're saying is, and if you can get it, because we want to keep it. We know we're in Corona. Like if you can get the outfit, I want the ensemble. Ooh,
all
this
right.
is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. And you better have all those steps on time.
The pressure is on, but I'm here for it.
Do you realize you're representing every Latina chick that's making TikTok videos right now?
Oh my God, you're right. And you know what? I could carry it. I can carry that on my shoulders, no problem. Well, I can twerk them on my booty. I could do it all. Do it all.
I mean, that's why I named you Lavender. That's why I named you Lavender.
Dude, yes.
You mentioned something a second ago, and it's a couple of things I want to get to today. That some of them are light, and of course, I never want to forget that Brittany, it's bothering me that it seems like the Black Lives Matters movement is it's like it's going to the wayside. But I'll come back to that. Can we discuss? You mentioned OnlyFans. What is your thought on OnlyFans right now?
Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you, I know a lot more girls in quarantine that are stepping into the OnlyFans because of the Rona and because work has stopped. Like, there's even some artists who are like, you know, up and coming, pretty talented. I'm seeing them on OnlyFans, you know, making some good coins, I hear. So what is my thoughts on it?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
I'm so afraid of it, getting near it, because not because of what I'll do,
right.
You know, but I'm afraid to even get near it because I don't want anybody labeling me like I'm selling stuff, I'm doing nasty stuff for money, because that to me is like, it's just not my lane. It's not nothing to look down on. It's just not, that's not how I want to make my money. So that's my problem with it. But I'm curious. I want to check out and explore it and see what it is for myself. Have you been on it? Like, have you been a user on it? Not even like your own profile. I'm talking about like.
Nah, let me just tell you something, man. I got a lot of Dave Chappelle in me, and I don't even mean being as funny as him. I mean being that much of a realist. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think no ways that I'm as funny as Dave Chappelle, because he's my favorite comedian. But a lot of what he says resonates with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember one time he was saying that he's like a victim. He's what's known as a victim blamer. Like, it'd be like, such and such did something to such and such. Well, what was he doing at the time? Why did he get beat? You know, like, why did he get beat up? Like, why? So when I think of OnlyFans, right, and not even that Dave Chappelle would do this, I just can't bring myself. I don't care how much I know you. I just can't bring myself to pay to go in nowhere and see nothing you're doing on no screen. I just can't do it. It's just not. Look, let me tell you something. Even about a strip club, and you know my motto on a strip club. I think it's fun. Like you say, Ekin, let's go to a strip club. I'm a roll witch because, you know, we do it once or twice. We're going to have some drinks. But I've always had the thought that going to a strip club is like going to a buffet and cannot eat. Girl, I know you don't love me. I know you off me. I went one time with my boy Jimmy, man, and I haven't seen Jimmy in a long time. And he would not let this girl get off me. And she looked nice from a distance. When she got up, she still looked nice. But her dancing threw me, because I don't know whether she thought she was twerking.
Sometimes that happens after some drinks. Brittany, you think you're doing a lot more than you are. I've been there for sure.
Brittany, this chick was dancing in my lower stomach. If I would have had bubble guts, it would have been a problem in that club.
My God.
Right? And I was like, bruh, get her off me. And every time her songs were up, he'd drop another 20 on her. So she just stayed there, right? And so, and the reason I asked you about OnlyFans, right, is like I said, I'm not mad at anybody's hustle. Like, I'm not one of those dudes. Like, I'm not mad at anybody's hustle. I have 2 points, though, that I want to give back to you. For one, it do seem like it's lately, like people that I know, I'm friends with this person on Instagram, because I'll see their number, friends, and then I'll look at it again, and they be like 4 pictures. I'll be like, did they start it? And then I'll look, and it's like their name maybe with like a 1 beside it, like it's the same profile but different.
Right,
and I'll look at the bio, and the bio says OnlyFans, and I'm like, and I'm talking about one person I saw do this is a GM at a spot, like a pretty reputable spot.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'm like, and yo, so I say that, and then I'll throw it to you, but I want to give you this. As a female, a 20-year-old female comes to you. Do you give her any advice? If she's like, I'm doing it, I gotta do it, because my thing would be your reputation in a few years. Like when you do what, because they say once you put it on the internet, it never comes back. You know,
yeah, man, it's there forever. Like, for real, you sell content, it's bought, it's done. Or you put any content out there on the internet, nothing goes away, even when it's deleted. Someone caught it. Like, right. Better believe, because if you're doing, and especially when you're doing stuff like that, people love to screenshot that stuff immediately, just in case it comes down. No, that's forever. 20-year-old comes to me and says they want to do OnlyFans. I would say, well, what else have you thought about? Is there anything that you already wanted to try first, and did that not work out, and why? Then I'd be like, you know what? If you really need the money and you don't want to do anything else to get it, then do some research and do it carefully, do it right, because there's a right way to do it. There's one girl too, I'm trying to get her on this podcast. I need to talk to her. I told you, Ekin, that she talks about how she has OnlyFans and that how to keep it going, how to get build your clientele, but to do it like where you're successful at it. And she talks about it. So we can get her on here to kind of give tips. I think that, look, everybody's got their own lane and how they get to where they get, but 20? No, 20 might be too young.
Isn't the lane getting crowded though? Those lanes are getting like. There's one girl on there, right? There's a girl making 6 figures that I read this story. She's on there acting like a dog.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's on
like for real.
Like she's on OnlyFans acting like a dog, and apparently she makes 6 figures a month. And I'll get the story for you. I will get the story for you.
Oh my God. There is a niche for everybody. People like feet stuff. I see a lot of girls doing the feet stuff on there. And not that that's new, but like that's their way of like, well, it's not so bad. It's just my feet. But how much money can you really be making off that? But go on.
Okay, here you go. Jenna Phillips from Austin, Texas, said she always felt like a dog growing up, but not in a sexual way. The headline reads, "Woman quits job to earn 6 figures a month acting as a dog on OnlyFans." She's 21 years old. She quit her job to live like a dog full time on Instagram. She was an optician. She started an OnlyFans account where she posted vanilla content for almost 18 months. It was only when she met 2 men in Chicago who told her more about the pet play scene that she decided to learn more. She says, I felt like a dog. I just want to roll around, play fetch, get head scratches, run around and play. All of that. I have always acted like a puppy, but not in a sexual way at first. I used to pretend I was a puppy when I was growing up. I really love praise. I love hearing good girl. It makes my heart melt every time.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
I'm sorry. When it comes to pet play, the majority of girls do kittens, foxes, or rabbits, and the majority of puppies are men. I thought about it for a long time when I first got into pet play. I feel like a dog, so that's what I decided to be. She now charges her fans $20 a month to subscribe to her uncensored OnlyFans content, where she chases after balls, walks around on a leash, and takes baths, often while naked. There has been a surge in my followers since I moved to doing puppy play content. And I'm looking at pictures, and a lot of these pictures, I'm guessing that these are because this is a news article. She's got on clothes, but she's got like a tennis ball in her mouth. She's on all fours.
If she wasn't like being a dog, is she cute? Like, is she?
No, she's
all right.
She's Kylie without the surgery. She's ordinary.
Oh, okay. I like that description.
Yeah,
all right.
She's ordinary. She's very ordinary.
Dude,
but
she's
good. No, because you know what I have to say too is I guess a lot of times when you look out your window, you be like, nah. But then when you think about how big the world is, you be like, it's some wild stuff going on in the world.
Ekin all over, dude. And there's like a following for those little things in ways that we don't know. Like, this woman's been wanting to be a dog her entire life. I'm sure she really like believes that. She's probably thinks she's supposed to be a dog. Why would she not sell that content? Was she gonna be a barista?
You know, Brittany, this kind of thinking is why we got the president we got right now. I'm sorry, I got off topic, but
it's weird. But when we say it's too much, it's too much.
I don't know if it's too much because again, I may have what some people think is a weird fetish. I mean, I like talking to you every week. Some people may think that's weird. So I can't really say. When I think of these fetishes, right? I'm thinking right now, like we're in a pandemic. You got $20 of a choice to say, I could go ahead and pay my electric bill up, but I'm gonna watch this OnlyFans content of a girl acting like a dog.
No, yeah, that's people who like it though. Yeah. Obviously,
I mean, if she's,
I was just gonna say, I don't think those people probably have a little bit of money in their pockets. That kind of content. I think $20 she's selling herself short.
That's probably for like basic. Who knows? She might have levels because if she's getting this kind of like. I don't know. Brittany, I know, honestly and truly, I know nothing about OnlyFans. You know me. I would eventually tell you. I'll be like, nah, okay, Brittany, this is what I saw. You know, but I just don't. Like, I saw on Instagram, even Lil Bootsy has OnlyFans. But it's his OnlyFans where he lets other girls be in it or something, like from what I understand. It says Bootsy's badass or something. And on his Instagram post, he'll be like, such and such has got OnlyFans on fire right now. But I've never had the heart to click and go to nobody's OnlyFans, so I don't even know what's going on over there.
Cause you always been around someone.
No,
when it comes up.
Maybe you know what though? I ain't gonna lie. Somebody sitting next to me with OnlyFans, I ain't gonna turn my head and be like, nah, I don't want to see that. How dare you? I'm gonna be all in. Let me hold your phone, matter of fact. but I just okay. Like let's even switch it up. Porn sites. We all know we watch porn, but if it ain't free, it probably ain't me.
You know what? Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. When
so you joined. Brittany, what? You pay for porn? You pay for some porn?
I don't pay for it.
Oh, I was gonna say you backed up like you might know.
I considered it at times, like maybe because then you ever get those days where you're just scrolling, you're like, nothing. There's just nothing here today. No.
How many pages have you been in? How many I have not. Brittany, I have never.
Sometimes I get down to page like 10, 15. I can get back there.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never made it to those pages unless I just try and see what's over here. I've never just scrolled and got to page 10 on any porn site.
And that's when I consider like maybe I do need a subscription. They're giving us the just.
Maybe you do, Brittany. If you scrolling and get to page 15, maybe there's another. Maybe your name is already Lavender. Your name was Lavender before I got here.
I don't know, but I think that OnlyFans you get exclusive content where it's like for you specifically, and then maybe it is some group stuff too, but they'll do anything. Like I want like for $10, we should go see what we can get for like, let's go drop $50, see what we can get on OnlyFans. Okay.
If you got 48, I got 2. I'm right there.
All right, I'm gonna do some research.
So are you sitting here right now telling me you've never been on an OnlyFans page?
I have never even. I don't have is there an app? I don't have an app. I don't go to the.
Yeah,
site.
I don't have none of that. I don't know
how it looks. I don't know the color of the layout. I literally don't. I've never looked at it because I'm like, someone's gonna see me on OnlyFans and just start running their mouth, and I don't need that. But I do want to see what's going on, so maybe I could borrow someone's phone and do that.
But do you think at this stage of life, Brittany, with the way 2020 is and this much freedom out here, should we care if anybody thinks about what we like sexually?
Well, should we care? No, not.
I mean, if you love Pornhub more than any other site, you should be proud to say it. Like, I mean, like, would you like, are you? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, right? There's a couple of porn stars I follow on Twitter, but I'll be like, nah, I don't want to retweet that because who might see it on my page that I'll retweet it. I'll think about it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'll be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Let me go over here and get an inspirational quote and retweet that. Look, let me. And what's crazy is we know everybody's watching this stuff. Like it was a dude one time on Twitter. He ranked 300 and some porn stars. I knew at least a good 175 of those names. I was like, yeah, like he ranked about. First of all, I don't know who got that kind of time, but people were literally on Twitter arguing that, bruh, how you got like Riley Reid that blank this late? How you got Sarah J's old trash? How she ranked this high? And not that I'm saying these are tweets I was reading, but I knew some of the names they were talking, which means I'm part of this world. But sometimes like somebody will go to somebody will tweet something, right? And I'll be like, nah, let that one go. Because, sometimes I'll be speaking to kids. I don't know, Brittany. I don't know.
Why, Ekin? That's the only reason. If you speak to kids, so you can't do stuff like that. It's too much. You got to keep that for yourself and just, take it as like, this is just for me to enjoy. But I feel you. Sometimes there's some stuff too that's like very just, you're like, that other people need to see this. I need other people to join in.
Well, can we do this one day? We do this? Could we have like 2 porn stars on the show with us one day? Just like me, you, and 2 porn stars on the show.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Way too excited. You supposed to be like, Ekin, you supposed to talk me down. I'm all up on the ledge, like reaching for the porn. Like, who can come? You're supposed to talk me down. You're supposed to be like, Ekin, I don't know. There's other things going on in the world other than your little porn star fetish that you want to talk to them.
So listen, we can talk about everything. What?
And you know why I really want to talk to porn stars? Because I think they're smarter than a lot of other people like give them credit for, and I just want to like talk to them about like a lot of the stuff that we talk about, but like get their opinion on it too. Because people be like, "Oh, she's just a porn star." Man, I don't know. I've met a few porn stars and strippers that be like, I'll be like, "You got a PhD?" Well, actually, I do, but it wasn't making the money I want to make right now. So let me pay these school loans back with this. What?
Mm-hmm. For real. No, for real. You're so right about that. So yes, hell yes. And even if not, to be able to make it in that game, it's make it in any industry. Like it takes wits, it takes intelligence. So these girls, if they're doing well, they know what they're doing.
So if you could take a bet though, who would you think it was harder for, men or women, in that game?
In the game of
porn. The game of porn. I don't know how we got all the way here, but
women for sure.
Really?
Yes, they have to take more, deal with more, paid less in some cases.
I don't know. I think it'd be harder for dudes because I of course, because I watch anything on TV, any kind of documentary, right? And I think I was watching one. It was like having dudes who wanted to be in it, and then they bring you in and they're like, right now, you got to go right now. So all these dudes are against the wall. You look at these other dudes trying to get yourself right. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to get yourself right, and then they get you there right, and the scene is going on, and it was like, we're trying to end the scene. Can you get the climax happening? So you kind of got to get that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, and then it's people like over your back, like, Rudy, come on, Rudy, come on, man.
I know with that camera and the light.
They got the mic over too. They got the mic over here. And then they got the in between your legs under the butt crack with the camera trying to get the perfect shot. That's pretty. That's pressure.
You're right. It's still harder for the women though.
Okay.
1,000.
I'll take that.
But OnlyFans, we need to explore this. We need to find out what's going on out there.
No. I think you need to explore it and you what's going on. Sometimes, Brittany, you got to just take the bull by the horns. Like, think about it. I took over the project of you getting these dance moves right. I took over that project. So OnlyFans can be yours. And I will whatever information you want to give me on OnlyFans, I am okay with it.
Okay.
I am okay, like with you being the investigative reporter and you like, yo, Ekin, this is what I found out. And I'll be like back at the studio. Right now we got Brittany Gonzalez on the scene, aka Lavender, with a special report on OnlyFans. And then we bring you when you come in, you're like in the OnlyFans, like in the zone. Like you got like it's a whole OnlyFans, like you're like in the OnlyFans world, virtual world.
Yes, dude. I could totally become a commentator for OnlyFans.
Touch stuff?
Wait, touch what?
Hey, you're in the OnlyFans virtual world. Would you touch stuff? You can't be scared, Brittany. If you're in the world, you can wear your mask though, and you can wear your blue gloves.
Oh my God, the mask. Okay, no. Okay, no, I'm not touching nothing.
You can't send me in the OnlyFans world. I'll be up in there talking about what's this? What's this? Is this real? I'll be all kinds of stuff. I would, Brittany. And speaking of fans, I love these little. I'm getting better at the segue too.
I love it.
I'm getting better. I don't know if anybody else thinks I'm getting good at it, but I feel it.
You are. You got this.
As long as we're clearing up our discussions and our tension. We had a little tense discussion yesterday about these two. And this story is still here, Brittany, and Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And I'm gonna let you go but I have to start like this.
Yes.
Before anyone jumps on me, which I'm not as concerned about. In no way am I saying that I'm okay with her getting shot.
Right.
No way, shape, or form. Okay. Now, go ahead and you want to go first with this one, or because you know how I feel about this one in a lot of ways.
Yes, I know because okay, well, we know she still hasn't told that it was Tory Lanez who shot her. She still has not said who shot her. She only says that she got shot in both her feet, had to have bullets removed. Thankful that she, they didn't hit any parts of her feet that would make her not walk again. And then she's telling people not to laugh at her. Don't make jokes. She literally called out Drea Michelle, who made a joke about it. Whoever, there was someone else who she went after.
50 apologized.
And 50 apologizes, like, don't make fun of Megan right now. Like, it's not cool. So I'm like, everybody just leave Megan alone. Like, we just can't laugh about it. Like, let's just not touch it. And then not that it, like, in some ways, if you want to think about what may have happened that night, how the hell they got there, but she's not saying nothing. And you have this opinion.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm ready to give it. I am so ready to give it to you. As soon as you let me go, I'm gonna give it to you.
So yeah, I'm on the fence about what we do with the Megan situation.
Okay, I'm not really on the fence because I feel like this. These entertainers got to learn to pick a struggle. They got to learn to pick a struggle because and when I say pick a struggle, here's what I mean. Megan got shot. The whole world was concerned. Fans, even me and you. And I'm not really a big Megan Thee Stallion fan, but I am a fan of black women doing it. They're in their thing. I'm a fan of hip hop. So I'm cool. And I don't want anybody to get shot. So when the story started developing, the story was all over the place. We were getting mixed details. Then we saw the video of Tory laying on the ground, Megan limping back to the cops. It was all kinds of things going on in our mind, just on the fact of us being journalists first. You know, we want to make sure that when you go back to radio, you wanted to have the right stuff. You didn't want to just be saying stuff. You wanted to have the facts, because that's when they listen to Brittany on the radio, Brittany got the story. You know, you might have a source they ain't got, but you wanted the facts. It was all over the place. So then it starts coming out that Tory shot Megan. So you're right. The meme started flying, this, that, and the other. When I say pick a struggle, here's my problem with Megan's part of this. You have made this comedy, in my opinion, because we got this big thing in black culture, in hip hop culture, of not snitching. First of all, Megan is a woman. Tory is a man. That's first and foremost, right? Right there, to me, snitching go out the window. Just my code of being on the block. Snitching go out the window. Second of all, Tory is a man that shot a woman.
Yeah.
Snitching right out the window. Just my opinion. And I'm not even a big fan of no snitching, but there's people, when you got a street code, if you out there in the street, it's different for people out there. I don't claim to be out there, so I don't tell street people what to do. Somebody do something to me and mines, I'm probably gonna try to give the cops a chance first, unless they coming in my actual door. Right. Or unless they trying to harm me right there, then I'm gonna take care of it right there the best I can. Right? So Megan, when all of this is going on, think about it. Nobody tells us the real story. We keep grabbing facts from TMZ. We're grabbing facts from this blog. We're grabbing facts from what may be a source. Megan is not saying anything. Me over here? Why? Because in the same breath, you telling comedians, you telling people who make funny for a living not to laugh. You done made this a joke. If you give us the facts, now it's real news, because to us, it almost seemed like you're playing. Because then now I got you on Instagram. What in the hell is Instagram gonna do? We're gonna be in the comments. Like you on Instagram copping a plea like people don't know your struggle. Well, maybe you should just go ahead and tell us. Pick a struggle. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect me to have this compassion. I naturally do, because again, like I said, I don't want anyone to get shot. I even more do not want a woman to get shot. And I even more than that do not want a woman to get shot by a dude. We just going down all kinds of levels of, excuse my language, fuckery. That's what we do, right? But Megan is still sitting on the story. So if it ain't my business, don't give me none of it. Don't come out here copping a plea. You can't come out here and say, well, you can have this part and feel compassion about me. I'm gonna cry on Instagram. But you know what? Don't joke about this over here. Either give me the story or don't.
So if she gave the full story, then it's like, okay, nobody can make fun of this. But because we don't know.
No, and I'm not even to the point of you can't make fun of this, because that's a comedian's job to make light of what happens in the world.
But what about the memes and that part? Like,
you know what you in when you in this entertainment thing. You know what you in. You got to take all of that. Again, I don't think anybody, even the craziest person, and I was on Twitter the whole time it was popping off. I didn't see anybody wish bad on Megan. I did see people. I saw people make more fun of Tory being little, the stuff that Tory couldn't handle her, than of actually her.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And again, I'm not. Let's not confuse that I'm making light of the situation like Megan got shot. That's the funny part. No, that's not. But you know you're in entertainment, so your life is out there. You can't. Go ahead.
No, yeah, you're right. And people make fun of everything that happens in life. Like, a meme is made from it. Like, no matter what, how tragic, whatever, there's some way that someone tries to make something humorous out of it. It's just natural. I think that's also how we deal with news that maybe doesn't feel good or doesn't sound good. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that's natural.
But I think she made it worse, though. Like again, let's go back to this other question that I had. And maybe you can answer this. Why are you on Instagram Live talking to these people? These are the very people who are looking to make fun of you. If Tory, look, if you go so far as to you unfollowing Tory on Instagram, you got to go on here and try to tell us off about how we took it. But you ain't never went to the police, which is how this is supposed to be handled. I can't even go to Canada right now because of the coronavirus. I got a Canadian down here shooting black women, and he okay with staying in the country because the very woman he shot don't want to turn him in, but she mad at me because I might make a meme or laugh at a meme. What kind of logic is that?
Like, she should be more mad at Tory.
She should only be mad at Tory. I wasn't in the car.
Yeah. You know what? You do have a lot of good points, Ekin. You're right. You're right. She does need to. But here's the thing. Why do you think she's not snitching on him? What is it about that? Is it like a code? Is it that she doesn't want him to get in some real trouble, you know, because he is an artist? Did he make a mistake? Was he, you know, angry and he kind of did something stupid and she kind of feels for him in some way, some weird way? You know what I mean? Like, he fucked up, but I don't want to ruin him over this.
Or did she put hands on him first? Ooh. Now, I'm not saying that still gives Tory Lanez the reason to shoot her.
No, but that there's other parts to this story. And that's the thing. Tory's not talking either.
Well, Tory probably been advised by his attorney not to talk. I would almost guarantee that.
You're right.
But, and here's my other thing. He shot her twice, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't she get shot?
Yeah, she got in both her feet.
Now, you tell me, you mad at me? You done got shot in both of your feet, but you won't go to the cops. And you mad, you on Instagram crying because somebody you don't even know, me and these other millions of fans that you think you got or whatever, who you know they turn on you quick as they was your friend, they will turn on you. This is the world we live in, right? You mad at us, but the dude that shot you, all you do is unfollow him on Twitter? Why you ain't turn him in? Like, I don't even understand if that is a code. I'm not involved in that code. Because if my sister's in that car and a dude shoot her, she gonna need to tell that.
Yeah.
She need that's got to be handled because I naturally can't just go handle that because then the family's in more trouble. So if you know what happened, if they're in certain cars, it might even be a camera footage in there. But you got to pick a struggle, man. And that to me is what these entertainers ain't doing. You want to be in this entertainment thing, right? You want to keep up this facade. Megan ain't no thug. Don't nobody think that. Don't nobody. Nobody I know think Megan's a thug.
I just know she looks like she can fight. Yeah.
Okay, then Tory don't. Like I said, I think she can handle Tory if she put them hands on him. Maybe that's why he shot her in the feet because she had put them feet on him.
Because she was like beating his ass.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
And that was his only way.
Look and see. You see what's crazy? You can't help but laugh because you don't know what the whole story is, and it all just sounds so crazy.
Nobody's laughing at Megan getting shot. We're really not. Come on, that's just stupid.
But we're supposed to feel and you know what it is too. I don't owe you nothing because you come on Instagram Live and start crying. I don't owe you nothing. I'm sorry, I don't. And again, let me be clear. I do not think it's cool that Megan got shot. Mm-hmm. But I think Megan is out here playing with us. Because on the one hand, you come out here and you want the sympathy from us. You want to tell us how we should react to you getting shot. You got shot. The cops were there. You could turn this dude in. They got almost everything except for you actually sewing the story up. What you saving that for? For him to do a song for you? Is that what you saving that for? For him to write some round? I mean, what are we saving this for?
I don't know, Ekin. I don't know. And
Tory ain't even a citizen, and he down here shooting chicks in the feet. Tory ain't no U.S. citizen.
I know, he's from Canada. That's the crazy part. They'll deport him though, for real, right? Like, there's a petition to deport him.
There may be a petition to deport him, but guess who don't seem like they involved with it?
Megan.
Exactly. That's the people. Again, the people having to go through all these things for what? Because you came on Instagram crying. What we owe you? What do we owe you? We bought your songs. We supported your songs. We played your music when it was good. You know what I'm saying? And not saying it's bad now, but you know what I mean? We supported you. That's what we owe you. We don't owe these people nothing else. Like Megan really doesn't owe me explanation for what happened in that truck. She doesn't. She doesn't owe me that. I'm a realist. You don't owe me that. But I don't owe you to stop laughing if a comedian makes fun of it either.
Yeah, I just maybe, she's just being real soft about it as far as like just traumatic. It just happened.
Pick a struggle, damn it. You can't be one day you over here and one day you over here. Like you're Hard Rock over here telling me, yo, you don't know what I go through. And then the next day you crying on Instagram. I read it all. Pick a struggle, man. Pick one.
I don't know. I'm still
man, look, I'm not even look here. This is how they all do it when they cry. They be there and they be like, and I'm gonna tell you.
Oh my God. Oh. Yes, that's exactly how it be.
Them long ass pauses don't fool me. They hit you with a pause. Them pauses do not fool me. Pick a side, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Pick a side. Look, man, it's okay if just look. You don't want to tell on them, but don't be mad at everybody else because they making memes. This is the world you live in right now.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's very sensitive right now. And
Hey, you can't be sometimes sensible. You can't be sometimes sensitive.
when something bad happens to you, it's like when at first it's like the worst thing in the world. And then a few days later, you find humor in it. Like, I can't believe I was crying that much all day, 3 days straight. That's crazy.
Brittany, the girl got shot in the feet. Like that right there had to be. Brittany, I have mashed my hand in the door. Can you imagine getting shot in your foot? That pain?
Dude, and she walked on them outside of the car.
After her feet probably had been in some heels. I know you know that pain.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. We'll see what happens with this, Ekin. What?
I tweeted this out that if Kylie Jenner would have got shot instead of Megan Thee Stallion, this story would be going a whole lot different. And you know immediately what somebody tweeted me back?
What?
Because Kylie and them wouldn't have been playing. They went right to the cops and turned his ass in.
Oh yeah.
Because that's the holdup in all of this. Megan is playing about the story she gave to the cops.
She's not cooperating. That's what I
exactly right. But then, like I said, and that's my only issue with it. Like, you're not cooperating, but then you're mad because you're allowing us to assume everything out here. Me, every blogger, you, the people on Twitter, you allowing this, and then you come crying because you mad at how we reacting to it when the cops have clearly said she's not cooperating.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because then here's the thing: everybody gets mad when you start laughing at it and making jokes on the internet, and I never want to seem like I'm tone deaf, so I just leave it alone. I'm just like, you know what, y'all laugh over there at Megan. I'm just gonna sit over here and.
So what are we allowed to laugh at nowadays? What are we allowed to?
And that's my thing. It's like, I know, because in the beginning I would have been sharing them memes, like if I had seen them and
you shared those memes, Brittany. You just didn't share them. You shared them you in a group text with all the memes.
Okay, but that's what I mean. I wouldn't be posted about it. I don't know, and I don't think that's fair. I think that we need humor is a way that we cope. Humor is a way that we, maybe it's sick or whatever. I don't know, but
then what are you afraid of? You afraid of getting canceled if you share a Megan meme? Is that what you're afraid of?
That's part of it, yes. I'm afraid of people really like trying to tell you that you're a terrible, like people on the internet. Have you seen when people on Twitter go after you or on social media and they pick you apart and then they try to tell you who you are? Like, I've seen them do that. Oh, this action means that this person, oh, this tweet that they said this shows that they're misogynistic or that they're, homophobic or whatever it may be. They can just make you be this person that you're not based off of things you've laughed at and said. And it's like,
turn it off. Turn it off. Oh, you can't do that? It's hard. It's hard now to turn it off.
I'm too nosy.
Here's the thing. You realize that nobody's saying that about Tory, because I posted that thing where Tory was rapping at Sirius XM in New York, and he was sitting on the chair.
Bruh,
and when he jumped off the chair, he was like the same height. Ain't nobody come after me. Nobody came after me because everybody's happy that Tory Lanez is like 5'3", 5'4".
Yeah, no, the Tory stuff has been so much fun playing, like sharing and stuff.
Oh, so you're prejudiced. Oh, I know what I need to say about you on Twitter. You can laugh at the man, but you don't want to laugh at the woman. I see how you roll.
That's how
Is that what they're doing on Twitter?
Yes, that's what they do. And then it's like, it makes you feel like, damn, am I just a terrible person? Like, I didn't think about it like that, but now I guess it's kind of, double standard here. But what do you want me to do? I react to what I react to. My brain thinks stuff is funny. What do you want me to do?
Not be scared. We'll work on that. But you're scared though, Brittany. If you're scared, say you're scared.
I need some of that Ekin energy. I need that.
When I stopped being scared? When I realized that people will let you go from a job and you still got to fend for yourself. Or you could die and they will fill that position before the week is out. That's when I stopped being scared.
You are so right.
I ain't saying I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? I think about things. Like I said, I think about, I see a lot of porn stuff and I'll be like, ooh, but I'll be like, nah, don't retweet that. Bro.
No,
don't retweet that. Don't retweet that.
Every time the answer is do not retweet that, okay? Just leave it.
I be thinking it's cool. I grab
yourself, direct message to yourself, you good.
I grabbed that link though and sharing that group text that I got going on, that rugged group text I got going on. But I'm just saying, man, like I don't know, Brittany. I guess like, we kept it a little light today, addressing our family issues. But it's just, we living in this world, man. We got to stop being scared. And I ain't saying don't think. I think there's sum it all up when we're talking about. I'm not saying don't think because, like you said, like you're telling me, we play a lot. But you give me that advice of like, think before you hit send a lot of times. But I think these people have got to stop holding us accountable for stuff that they do just because they're entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not accountable to you, and you're not accountable to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hold Megan to a higher standard. I think Megan's just a girl that raps. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no more important to me than the nurse I see down here in Tampa General. She's not. And that don't make her a bad person, but we keep giving these stars all these, this, oh my God, this is, no, she made a few records. She ain't cure cancer.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like that's another part of the wave that people are starting to wake up to as well. Is like, we put all this importance into this when there's, other people that deserve more praise and recognition, and what we need to focus on.
I think this pandemic kind of showed you that the guy at the food store, the nurse, they're just as way more important than the guy who makes a rap record.
For real.
And I mean, we got to start, as crazy as it sounds, people, we've been acting like they beneath those people. Those are the people that get VIP. We want them in the room. They're just people.
And look at all the people out there in the protests, like out there catching, losing eyes, like with those rubber bullets that are taking their freaking eyes out when they're peacefully protesting. Like, normal people are out there doing real impact, making real impact. And I know some artists do, don't get me wrong, but I just like, it's crazy to see what this quarantine has done too, and this Rona is like, ordinary people are now, you're realizing how much power you have and how much power people can have, and that's awesome.
And how important that they really should be, and they really are.
Yep.
Yep. You know what I like about myself is that how I always got these good thoughts.
You do. Yeah.
Even with all the chaos going on in this brain of mine.
When you don't have an attitude, yeah.
Wow. That we're gonna I thought we had worked our way through that this show.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
I mean, I'm obviously okay with the pain that I feel because every week I'm back here looking at your face going, hey, Brittany. and people go, why do you take that pain? I go, it's love, dude. It's love. Love is deeper than just this. This pain is not the same as this love that I feel for her. And I'm trying to get her places, because without me, it's a grocery store. That's it.
The best damn grocery store worker. Yes. Yes,
I didn't even mean working. I mean like outside with a can jingling, talking about anything. Anything.
Definitely have a sign.
Brittany, so 2 weeks from now, you will be ready.
I am going to be ready. I don't know what we're choosing yet, but let me tell you, Ekin, it's over. It's over for you, period. I already know where I want to go to lunch. I'm not even going to tell you yet, but I already know. I already picked out the spot.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, Yeah, okay. I'll take that, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with this madness again this week. I do. And as always, Brittany, I appreciate you. And I like your little get up today. It's like cute.
Like a little farmer Brit,
Are those shorts? Is it a skirt or is those?
No, it's PJs. What do you call it? Overalls.
Oh, you got the whole ensemble there.
Yes.
Your little headband on. See, what color's your mask?
It's a radio station one. It's all black.
Oh, okay. But I like the little get up today. I bet your sneakers dirty, but that's just you.
First of all, they're.
Oh, go Brittany, go girl.
Hey, they ain't that dirty.
Okay, that's a nice little ensemble this week, man. Okay, shouts out to Radio Influence, of course. Jason always watching our back, and everybody who rocks with us, man. And
yeah, thank you.
And shouts out to you too, Brittany, for being a good sport, and because we argued about a lot of these things before we actually came here, and you didn't agree with me about Megan, but I think Brittany,
you again turned my thoughts on it somewhat.
And again, I want to be clear so that everyone is clear. I don't agree with Megan getting shot at by any standard. I don't condone that. I definitely don't condone her getting shot by. And you know what makes it so crazy? He probably couldn't shoot her any higher because he couldn't reach no higher. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting out of here.
Cut that out.
For everybody rocking with us, man, it's the DJ Ekin podcast. Please rock with us wherever you get your podcast fixed at, all right? And follow me at DJ Ekin. That's everywhere. And you are still
Brunch with Brittany on IG and TikTok.
Oh, what's your favorite brunch item?
Oh my goodness. Oh well, definitely. Ooh. Oh, there's so many. Okay, you have to have fresh.
I said item. That's one thing.
Avocado toast. Avocado, if it's done right. If it's done right. Avocado toast, man.
I'm pretty sure by the time she gets on Twitter, I'll hear something different, man. We gone. Love y'all.
Bye.